Hello viewers, this is Sichinga. Welcome to Sichinga Online Math. In this video, I will show the solution to question 7C, which is a question on computers, and it reads, construct a flowchart for a program that can determine whether a given number is positive or negative. So note that the solution will not include getting a zero because of the nature of the question. So for this question, we're going to represent the stages as shown in the video. And I'll start with, first of all, talking about the boxes or the stages. So the first box is a start or begin box. So to start our program or to start our flowchart, we need to represent the start or the beginning of that program. And if you've seen, it's similar in design with the last box, which is the stop or end box. So we need to start our program and end our program. Then the second stage or box is what we are calling the input stage. So this input stage is also similar. In this case, we've got two output stages. So the input box is similar to the output box. Now the input box and the output boxes are used to show the input and the output stages in the information processing. So that's our stage after start, input, and before we end, we've got our output here. Then what we also have is this stage, which we call as the decision stage or the decision box. Now what we have is that in the decision box, there is a question that is asked here, and that question gives out two outcomes. So that's why we've got this arrow going this side and also this arrow going this side. So this is our flow chart. So to answer our question, we are going to begin our program by first of all stating that the first stage is a starting stage. So we're going to indicate start in that stage. And then in this box, the second box, we are going to let n be the given number. So we are going to input or enter n. Then for this box, we have to know whether the given number is a negative or a positive. So for this, we have created a decision box, and this box, we're going to check whether n is greater than 0 or not, because if n is greater than 0, then it means n is a positive. If not, then it means that n is negative. Then we're going to have the two outputs. So this is where we're going to have the first output. If n is greater than 0, then it means that we're going to print n as a positive number. And then this outcome here, the result we're going to have is that if n is negative, then we're going to print n as a negative number. Then after that, it means we're going to stop our program. So let us fill up the boxes. So for the first stage, we're going to write start, and then in the second stage, we said we're going to enter n. So we'll use the word enter, and then we'll use the letter n to represent that given number. So enter n. So we'll use capital N to represent the given number. And then in this stage, this is a decision stage. So we're going to ask a question. So here we'll ask a question: is n greater than 0? Is n greater than 0? So there are two outcomes from a decision stage for this question. So it is either n is greater than 0 or less than 0. So if n is greater than 0, then it means the outcome we're going to have is yes here. And if n is not greater than 0, then it means we're going to have a no on this side. So there are two outputs. So now from this stage, if yes, then it means that in this stage, if yes n is greater than 0, then it means that we're going to have output of n as a positive value. So this means we can write print n is positive. So print n is positive. So our n is positive when it is greater than 0. What if no, n is not greater than 0? Then it means that the outcome we're going to have is print n is negative. And after these two output boxes, we are going to end our program. So we'll say end. So this is our complete flowchart for the program that can determine whether a given number is a positive or a negative. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please check out the solution to the next question in my next video.